What if I told you one of the most respected naval commanders in the Persian Wars was a woman? Meet Artemisia I of Caria. A queen, a commander, a woman of immense courage and wit, Artemisia was far from ordinary. She lived in a time when women were expected to be seen, not heard, yet she proved herself to be a force to be reckoned with. Born in the Greek city-state of Halicarnassus, in the region of Caria, now modern-day Turkey, Artemisia was not a stranger to power. She was the daughter of Xerxes I, the king of Caria, and from him she inherited both her title and her tenacity. But her story is not just about inheriting a title, it's about how she used it. Artemisia was an educated woman, well-versed in the arts of warfare and navigation. In an era when women were seldom allowed to venture out of their domestic sphere, Artemisia shattered norms, stepping into the world of politics and warfare. Her intelligence and strategic acumen were not just confined to the royal court. She was a force on the high seas, commanding respect and fear in equal measure. Her military career began in 480 BC when she led a fleet of 5 ships to join the Persian invasion of Greece. Now, imagine a woman in the midst of a sea of men, not as a damsel in distress, but as a commander, a leader. That was Artemisia. She fought in the Battle of Salamis, one of the most significant naval battles in history. Even though the Persians were defeated in this battle, Artemisia's prowess and courage stood out, earning her the respect of friends and foes alike. Artemisia was not only a queen, but also an accomplished naval commander, a rare combination in those times. A woman who defied conventions, who wielded power with intelligence and courage. Artemisia I of Caria was truly an unconventional queen. In 480 BC, Artemisia took an audacious step that would mark her name in history. She was no stranger to the rigors of the sea, having been well-versed in navigation from a young age. However, leading a fleet of 5 ships into battle was a challenge that would test her mettle and ingenuity. Artemisia's decision to join the Persian invasion of Greece was a bold one. It was a time when women were rarely seen in positions of power, let alone in the thick of the battlefield. Yet this did not deter Artemisia. She was a woman of action, ready to stand toe-to-toe with the fiercest of warriors, and it was this courage that made her an invaluable asset to the Persians. The Battle of Salamis was a defining moment in Artemisia's military career. This naval engagement, one of the most significant in history, saw a mighty Persian armada face off against a smaller but determined Greek fleet. The Persians, overconfident and eager for victory, charged headlong into the fray. However, the Greeks, under the strategic command of Themistocles, managed to outmaneuver and decimate their adversaries. In the midst of the chaos and confusion, Artemisia held her ground. Steering her ship with expertise, she evaded the enemy's onslaught and even managed to sink one of their vessels, proving her prowess as a naval commander. Her remarkable performance caught the attention of King Xerxes himself, who is said to have exclaimed, "My men have become women, and my women men," marveling at her bravery and skill. Despite the Persian defeat at Salamis, Artemisia distinguished herself with her courage and competence. Her actions during the battle were a testament to her tactical acumen and indomitable spirit. She may have fought on the losing side, but in the annals of history, she emerged a victor, earning respect from friend and foe alike. Artemisia's audacious step into battle was not just a mark of personal valor, it was a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. Artemisia's story doesn't end with the Battle of Salamis. After the intense naval confrontation, our heroine had another crucial mission. She was tasked with the responsibility of escorting none other than King Xerxes I back to Asia. Imagine the trust and respect Xerxes had for Artemisia, to entrust his safe passage to her. Once she had completed this vital mission, Artemisia returned to her homeland, Caria. Back on her home turf, she continued to rule as queen, demonstrating her leadership skills not only in battle, but also in governance. She was not just a warrior, but a ruler, a diplomat, a strategist. She held her ground in a predominantly male arena, proving that women were just as capable, if not more so, in leading and fighting. Artemisia's life was characterized by courage and wisdom. She navigated through the turbulent waters of warfare and politics with an astute mind and a brave heart. She didn't let societal norms dictate her path. Instead, she carved her own, paving the way for future generations of women leaders. Her death in 460 BC marked the end of an era, but her legacy lived on. It resonated through the annals of history, inspiring countless others. Artemisia I of Caria was not just a queen or a naval commander. She was a symbol of strength, resilience, and defiance, a symbol that echoed through time, reminding us all of the power of women and the extraordinary feats they can achieve when given a chance. So let's remember Artemisia, not just as a warrior queen who fought in the Persian Wars, but as a trailblazer, an icon, and an inspiration. Her story, her life, serves as a beacon of empowerment, encouraging us all to challenge the status quo, to defy societal norms, and to reach for the stars. Artemisia's life was one of courage, wisdom, and defiance of societal norms. Artemisia's legacy extends far beyond her lifetime. This audacious queen of ancient Caria, who commanded her fleet in the heat of the Persian Wars, left an indelible mark on history. Her life and achievements have reverberated through the ages, challenging societal perceptions and opening new possibilities for women in leadership and military roles. Artemisia was not just a queen, she was a military tactician, a naval commander, and a respected leader. During a time when women were often relegated to the sidelines, she stepped forth, leading her fleet with courage and tenacity. The ripple effect of Artemisia's daring actions reached far and wide, showing the world that women could indeed hold positions of power and leadership, even in the traditionally male-dominated arena of the military. Her influence was not limited to her own era. Through the ages, her story has inspired countless women to break the barriers imposed by society and to strive for roles and accomplishments traditionally reserved for men. Artemisia's story has been a beacon of empowerment and a testament to the fact that gender does not determine one's ability to lead or to fight. Furthermore, Artemisia's impact on history is also seen in the way she has been remembered and portrayed. Her story has been told and retold, immortalized in literature, art, and even popular culture. She stands as a symbol of courage, defiance, and strength, a role model for anyone who dares to challenge societal norms and expectations. Moreover, Artemisia's story serves as a reminder of the often overlooked contributions of women in history. It prompts us to question, to dig deeper, and to acknowledge the stories of other women who, like Artemisia, left their mark on history, but whose stories have been overshadowed or forgotten. Artemisia I of Caria was a testament to the fact that courage and leadership know no gender. She was a woman who stepped into a man's world, who led with strength and courage, and who left a legacy that continues to inspire to this very day. Artemisia's story is not just a tale of ancient history, but a lesson for today. This queen, this naval commander, this woman who refused to be confined by the societal norms of her time, continues to inspire us centuries later. She reminds us that courage, intelligence, and leadership are not the exclusive domain of one gender. In a world where women were expected to stay within the confines of their homes, Artemisia stepped out, led armies, and navigated the turbulent waters of politics and warfare. She was a woman in a man's world, yet she didn't just survive. She thrived. Today, her life serves as a beacon, inspiring countless women to break barriers and challenge societal norms. Artemisia's life also teaches us the value of strategic thinking and the importance of bravery. In the heat of battle, she didn't let fear rule her decisions. Instead, she used her intelligence and strategic acumen to make choices that, while unconventional, turned the tide of the war. She didn't just fight battles, she outsmarted her enemies. But perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from Artemisia is the power of resilience. Despite the odds stacked against her, Artemisia never backed down. She faced adversity with unyielding determination, proving that strength is not determined by one's circumstances, but by one's resolve. Artemisia's story is a testament to the fact that even in the most challenging situations, one can carve out a path of success. She didn't let societal norms dictate her destiny. Instead, she forged her own path, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire us today. Her life also serves as a reminder that history is not just a record of events, but a repository of lessons. And as we delve into these lessons, we find that they are not confined to the past. They resonate with our present and guide our future. Artemisia I of Caria, a woman who made waves not just in the sea she commanded, but in the annals of history.